All right, welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the Truth Seeking Network. Um, nice to be back to see y'all, everybody again. I hope y'all been doing well out there. Today I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna play y'all a video actually. It was on CNBC. This is Strike CEO, Jack Mallers, and he's talking about Bitcoin. And I want you to hear what he has to say. Because if you watch my prior videos, you would see that he's saying a lot of things that I said in my prior videos about Bitcoin. And you know, they try to show that Bitcoin is dead or Bitcoin is is not going to be the reserve currency of the future. And but if you watch the video and you're going to see this is Jack Mallers, like I said, he's a pretty smart dude, Obviously he is, because he's the Strike CEO. And just check out the words that he say, And I want all of y'all to get out there and get yourself some Bitcoin too, yourselves. I mean, I'm not a financial advisor, but like I said, I've been investing in it for a long time, and I pay attention to trends and what's going on. And Bitcoin is the best investment that's been out here for the last 10 years. And it seems like a lot of mainstream media don't want y'all to see that. So I want y'all to check out this clip over here and just listen to Jack Mallers. Listen to somebody else speak on Bitcoin. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick and put y'all back on there, and y'all can check them out. Hold on one sec. All right. Check it out.
Jack, I didn't know if you'd be in a suit this time because it feels like the vibe has changed a lot since we last saw each other.
Oh, Kelly, you know me better than that. It's good to see you. Welcome back. And no, SBF's not going to get me to put on a suit. Get out of here with that nonsense.
People are so furious at him, though, and he's trying his best to just claim denial about the whole thing. And do you know him personally?
No. Goodness, no. No, why would you not be furious? It's one of the biggest financial crimes in recent memory. Yeah, if I were someone that committed a massive crime and would be seeing prison sentence, and I'm sure he's lying about everything. Isn't that his whole shtick? He's been lying for a very long time. But no, everyone should be violently upset. It's very unfortunate that it has any knock-on effect of Bitcoin. It's kind of been Bitcoin's plague is the altcoin industry and related actors that are criminals and immoral. But what are we going to do? I've been seeing this for close to 10 years now. We move on. We keep building. We keep shipping stuff.
Let me ask you about one thing when it comes to Bitcoin. I'm sure the bulls will be relieved to finally hear somebody say, no, there's a legitimate use for this. Look at the way you can instantly, transfer payments into local currency in Africa, for instance. But all of that said, it's ironic that we're talking about the attractiveness of Bitcoin as powering transactions in other currencies. Why should I or anybody watching this be a holder of Bitcoin? And maybe you don't suggest that they should be, but why should I be a holder of Bitcoin when it's just going to end up being almost like a payments network like Visa or MasterCard?
Sure. I think there's a lot to take in, right? And I know the everyday person on the couch probably has a tough time keeping up, especially with the SBF nonsense. But we'll divide that into two, Kelly. One is you should look to hold things, whether it be Bitcoin or something.
Now look, y'all. Look how he breaks this down. And she tried to throw him off. She tried to throw him off and said, why should anybody own Bitcoin? What's the difference between getting Visa or MasterCard or anything else? Why should they own Bitcoin? Y'all check out his answer. I think this guy is brilliant.
Else that are scarce, right? If there's a fixed supply on something, all it takes is demand for the price of that thing to go up. It is a great way to preserve and store wealth. And so Bitcoin's achievement in being the only finite asset in the history of the universe is a pretty big deal. And you should probably hold it because of that. Now, how can you use Bitcoin? What we've actually done is use the fact that Bitcoin is the first digital bearer instrument, Kelly. What that means is it's a physical digital object. And if you have a physical digital object, you could send physical value across the internet instantly in real time. That means I can escrow something physical. Physical, like this is my cell phone, Kelly, it is a physical object. I'm moving it around. However, I'm not strong enough to be able to move this to Nigeria in less than a second and for free. I'm 5'8", Kelly. I'm 155 pounds. There's no way I could throw this phone that far. I can throw a Bitcoin that far. I can throw a Bitcoin in less than a second and for free into Nigeria. And so what I could do is tell customers, hey, how many dollars do you want to get into Nigeria? And I say, take the dollars, say, okay, I'm going to turn it into Bitcoin. I'm going to throw it, my 5'8" self, all the way into Nigeria, where a local partner is going to receive it, convert it to Naira, and put it in a bank. And if we just do a little bit of work on exchange rates and just making sure that the software is congruent across, then you've just reinvented cross-border payments. So why would you hold Bitcoin? Because it's scarce. Why would you use it? Because never before have you been able to have physical settlement digitally. Mind blowing.
Is it ever going to have a real use case here in the US? And what do you think the regulatory environment is now going to look like?
Do I think it's going to have a real use case in the US? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't know. I go to Whole Foods. Kelly, where do you grocery shop? I'm getting hit by CPI and inflation. I like grass-fed steaks. Those things have like doubled in price. I hold my Whole Foods. So yeah, Bitcoin's got a use case everywhere. It's the scarcest, hardest asset money ever. What does the regulatory environment look like? I think this industry's got to grow up, Kelly. It's about time. There's Bitcoin and there's everything else. Bitcoin is very obviously a commodity, Kelly, and in my humble opinion, I think everything else looks a lot like a security. And so I think it's time that regulators are probably a little bit more leveraged in their ability to clean this space up so that the rest of the world can have clean, moral, responsible access. I think that that's what's going to happen, especially after events like this. I don't see how they can afford to not.
All right. So there you go. There you go right there. You're hearing for yourself. And it is the purest form of money. And see, like I told y'all before, they're trying to get y'all out of it. They know what this is all about. But she has to do her job. She has to ask the question, and try to downplay. Is it going to be a big use case in the US? Well, the regulators already deemed it. They said there's Bitcoin is a commodity and everything else. So, like I said, again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm telling you guys, y'all need to go ahead and get yourself some Bitcoin. Don't be trying to buy the Bitcoin when it's when it's $400,000 a coin, $500,000. The psychology of people is well, I don't know to see this word. The psychology of people is like everybody do things opposite what they should be doing. For instance, when the stocks or cryptos are going up, that's when everybody want to buy some, right? Y'all want to buy when everybody else is talking about it, and the price shoots to the moon. Then you want some, but you want it when you can barely afford it. Because why? Because it's high price now. Now that everything is down, this is the time when everything's on sale. This is the time when you're really supposed to be buying. When everything is on sale. It's like, you remember Kmart? I don't know if maybe y'all younger people don't know, but Kmart used to have the blue light special. When they had the blue light in the store flashing, they had stuff going on sale, right? That's why y'all like Black Friday. Why? Because on Black Friday, they supposedly put stuff at a lower price so y'all can come in there and get deals and steals. But it's the opposite when it comes to investing. When people see that the stock market or the cryptos or whatever has gone down or housing has gone down, nobody wants to touch it. That's the time to buy. Okay? So, this is a real short video, and just to alert y'all that, hey, Bitcoin is being bought up as of right now. Bitcoin is leaving exchanges as of right now. I think they said in November, like I forgot how much Bitcoin have left exchanges, like $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin, something like that have left exchanges just in November. So the word is getting out And there are smart people out there buying. Now, if you somebody who don't believe in crypto, that's fine. Right? If you don't believe in crypto, that's fine. But it's not going to stop the fact that that will be the future. And I'm just saying, you don't want to be the person that's trying to jump in when you finally realize it, when you finally come to your realization that, man, I should have jumped into it. This is your opportunity now. 17,000, 16,000 range. And it could go a little lower, but so what? Just buy some now. Go ahead and get yourself a little bit now. And then, you'll be proud later. You'll be happy later. Because if it's at 300, 400,000, and here's the thing about Bitcoin. A lot of people don't understand the fact that you don't have to have 17,000 or $16,000 to buy Bitcoin. You can buy $100 worth. You can buy $50 worth. You can buy $200 worth, and you can dollar cost average into Bitcoin. Okay? So I just don't want y'all to be left out. Now, one more point before I get out of here. There's also the central banker's digital currency. Now, that's something totally different than Bitcoin. Okay? Something way totally different than Bitcoin. Those are central banks, and that's their currency that they want to use. It's programmable, and they can tell you what to buy, when to buy, how much to buy, and what you can't buy. And they can turn it off. If they don't like what you're saying, like this video I'm making right here, if they don't like what I'm saying, they can turn my, but Bitcoin can't turn off Bitcoin. It's decentralized. And so the rich, I was gonna say, look, they're buying it up. And this might be the time before next time it really takes off and it really goes high. Okay? It's a good possibility that could happen. And I want y'all in it. All right? So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is the Truth Seeking Network. Peace.